Time for burpees, bro.
Come on. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Yeah. Ooh, I'm sorry, baby. I don't mean to be rude. Yeah, yeah. I'm just a little different from all these dudes. Okay. They riding waves, me, I'm up on the cruise. Yeah. You feel like me, then you got nothing to prove. I see him trying to do what I do. Yeah. Even Mick Jagger couldn't move like a move. Yeah. You think you're Howard, look, I'm up on the moon. Yeah. Got fresh to death and it came out of the tomb. That's cause I got a different type of gratitude. Don't be sour, got my power from the Beatitudes. And we did it the long way, check out the latitude. I'm unapologetically fly, I don't wonder why, that's just my attitude. Yeah, that's right, yeah, that's just my attitude. Ooh, yeah, I don't blame you, if I was you, I'd probably be getting mad at too. Yeah, I know now that there ain't no better dude. Yeah, that's just my attitude. Okay, that's just my. I'm sorry, homie, I don't mean to be flawless. Yeah, I seen that envy in your eye when you saw this. Yeah, hey, when you shoot your shot, it make you a target. You getting got, they wanna take all your pockets. Ooh, hey, it's a gift, how I avoid all the nonsense. Yeah, don't be a hater, it's no good for your conscience. Yeah, you from this world, I'm from somewhere far beyond it. Yeah, matter of fact, man, I don't even belong here, cause I got a different type of swagger, dude. You ain't gon' find nobody like me on your avenues. Better come get me while you can, I'm just passing through. Ask me how I get this good, oh, you can blame it on my attitude. Yeah, okay, baby, that's just my attitude. Yeah, I don't blame you, if I was you, I'd probably be getting mad at too. Oh, I know now, baby, there ain't no better dude.
All right, so we're definitely not in my room right now. We're at Wicked Pineapple. I'm working on I'm editing a video, and then I'm working on an article for Black Belt Magazine. But I figured I'd talk about, what's been going on with my knee. I finally figured out what it was. Thankfully, it's not a torn meniscus. However, it sounds a lot worse than it actually is. My tibia slipped out of its socket, and thankfully Lamar, my physical therapist who trains with us, he just placed it back in, and it's good to go. It's not like fully good to go. I still have to rest. He recommended that I rest for the rest of the week. So I'm just going to continue to roll it and keep it going. I have to strengthen my ligaments because he said they're incredibly weak. He said I'm weak. I'm incredibly weak, but he meant my ligaments. And it's a step in the positive direction. Thankfully, it's not as bad as it really is, and I can keep training. I just got to be smart with it. I have to strengthen my ligaments and strengthen my legs, and we'll add that to our regimen that he's been putting me on for our plans and whatnot. But yeah, we're at Wicked Pineapple. I got me my Pura Vida. I get it with just normally how it is with the almond butter, Nutella, bananas, raspberry, and strawberries. And I get a grande because it's delicious. And I get my Honeycrisp Cascade. It's their cold brew coffee, and it's freaking amazing. It's not too much. I don't like the jitters that coffee gives you. But Wicked Pineapple Brian, they're super good with their coffee, and they know what they're doing. So again, if you guys forget where it's at or don't know where it's at, it's in Satellite Beach. I'm actually literally across the street from the beach, so it's super nice. I come out here and edit, and then I work on something, and then just walk across the street to check the waves or do whatever. So I'm gonna keep going with this. We have gi training tonight, so I'll catch you guys at the gym.
Yeah, all that bullying he's always got on me. Yeah.
Dude, he's got it. He still hasn't given it to me. He's got it on video, and that's what I'm waiting for. I just want to watch it because I yell.
I felt bad, bro. No, it was on video.
I'll tell you what. You got a good shot. That felt like getting shot.
No, because he moved out of frame. But you could hear the yell.
That felt like getting shot, bro.
I felt so bad, bro, because he took me down and I framed, and I felt him bounce off my knee, bro. Like I felt the pressure go in and him go up, and I'm like, oh shit, it was. Yeah, well, I just framed it. This wasn't framed. Yeah. Boom. I was like, oh, no.
He's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, good job.
Yeah, he's like, good job. You.
Your entire body. Does that make sense? So a lot of submissions are finished. That's the one where you bend the way the rope was. Yes. You're trying to push your pelvis. There we go. Now, right there. Arch your body so that your pelvis is coming in. Now you're doing this. train your body. Doing this one, where he puts the foot onto the hip. So when he puts that foot on the hip, it is my duty to pull this off and come up and sit up as close as I can into him. Now obviously, I need to be wary that he doesn't pull my leg in. My leg over my eyes got me. It's a pretty devastating position. That's how my coach finished.
I just bought a new whip. Spend a couple thousand just to cruise it. Shawty said she love me, but I swear she'll never prove it. I never tell her, but I put it in the music. Well, that's okay. All I wanna do is make the best of my whole day. Thank the Lord up above, get the cream on the side, make you laugh to no end. That's the stuff that I love, la la da da da. We can be friends if you wanna. We could just talk if you wanna. We could hold hands if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. We could just laugh if you wanna. Late nights under stars if you wanna. We could just kiss if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. It's like the story of my life. Best friend, but we rocking all the same things. Say you need me, but you really tryna change lanes. Well, I don't even care. In my life, I don't battle with no fear. Fighting dragons, always been a real one. Hate you saying showing love, you a real chameleon. Get the facts freaking straight, always on repeat. Like, we could be friends if you wanna. We could just talk if you wanna. We could hold hands if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do. We could just laugh if you wanna. Late nights under stars if you wanna. We could just kiss if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do.
So, no-gi wasn't that great of a success yesterday for me. I tried drilling and repping some moves, and it wasn't bad. My knee didn't hurt. However, I sat crisscross. I sat down, crossed my legs, and I felt my knee pull and tug. I didn't like how it felt, so I didn't roll at all. But what made it worse for no-gi was that Spencer Mumme was there. And for you guys that don't know, Spencer Mumme is a savage. He's who I look up to in jiu-jitsu out of all the, there's many people I do, but he's the one that hits closest to home because he's so close. He's in Tampa. He's worked with me on a lot of stuff. I've done privates with him. I've met him when I was a early blue belt, and he stuck around for a long time, and his story is just incredible, which I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. His journey in jiu-jitsu and his the trials he's had to deal with, and man, that dude's just an incredible guy. When it comes to jiu-jitsu, he is an incredible guy. You've seen his episode, one of the early episodes when I visited school, so I definitely plan on visiting Gracie Apollo Beach. They just got a new location. They have savages over there. Louis Mata, Aaron Harp, an incredible group of people. I haven't had the opportunity to meet him yet, but I'm looking forward to going over there and rolling with them, and just getting and going over there and having a good time. But Spencer is an awesome guy. Super grateful he got to come and show us some of that leg lock nastiness that he's so well known for, and also learning how to attack things from leg lock openings, which is a crazy concept to think of, but going for a leg lock and taking the back, not failing an omoplata and then taking the leg, just things that he has done so well. Him and Josh the Duke is they've been instrumental in the leg lock scene in Florida, and their lineage has been instrumental in the leg lock scene. Joey Bays, Robbie D'Onofrio, Ian Murray, those guys are savages, and they'll be coming on the vlog here soon. But I really spent most of this week being behind the lens, which isn't bad. Actually, it's bad for me. I just want to be rolling, but I got to be smart when it comes to my injury. And so afterwards, Lamar went in and Lamar, my physical therapist, went in and checked my knee and noticed that there's some scar tissue buildup for it, obviously because it's healing. However, he did tell me I will be off the mats for 2 weeks. Not just sitting down on my butt. We're going to be doing some exercises and recovery stuff, rehab stuff for my knee. Because the tibia slipped out of its socket and him putting it back in, obviously there's a cause for some damage to happen. However, the scar tissue coming up on top of it is just a sign that it's healing, which is a good thing. And realistically, I'm thankful it's not a tear. A tear would have put me out for a lot longer than just 2 weeks at the least. And obviously it's 2 weeks, and we have to reassess how I'm doing and then go from there. So there is good and negatives, and realistically it's 2 weeks off. In the long run, 2 weeks off compared to 10 years is not that long. Short term, 2 weeks off compared to having to compete here soon. To me, it's a lot. But that's something you have to consider when you train this sport, is realize it's a marathon and not a sprint, and realize that you're in this for the long run. The short-term stuff's going to suck, but when you look at it in the scope of, becoming a black belt, it's not that long. I'm using that to help me out and dealing with this setback. The good thing is, too, I'll be behind the lens more, so bringing you some, better-looking content than just a tripod. But it's just going to it's going to suck, man, To me, that's 2 weeks of, not training. I'll still try and, rep and do stuff. I'm not rolling, but it's just unfortunate. There's no better, training or conditioning than actually rolling. But it's whatever, man. It happens. You guys are going to follow me along this journey. Again, it's just a 2-week journey. So it's time. That compared to the grand scheme of things, like I've said, is nothing. It's just going to suck not doing anything and being so used to being active. And I'll still be working out and whatnot, but it's just a little bump in the road, a tiny little bump in the road. So that's this week, it's more no gi than anything. Gi in the beginning, and then I misspoke. I definitely said we were supposed to go to gi, then forgot it was a no gi day. So maybe I'll get better at my memory while I'm not rolling, because this is ridiculous. But yeah, if you guys are new to the journey and new to the vlog, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. It helps out a lot. And yeah, let's see where this little thing takes us. Let's see what we can create out of it. Still nothing but good vibes, and just continuing to love the sport and travel, and let's get after it, guys. I'll see you guys next week.
Come on. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I don't mean to be rude. Yeah. I'm just a little different from all these dudes. Okay.